So I saw Buddy on Monday, and here are my thoughts on the film. So the movie starts off where it's like almost like a Barney situation where this like unicorn creature is like, hey, me is you, I love you, and you is me kind of situation. And I was just like, all right, another 5 minutes. And it kind of felt like, okay, is this going to be the movie? And then I need something to happen. Boy, did I get my wish. Something did happen. A kid was reluctant to kind of join the I love you kind of movements and stuff. All he wanted to do was read. And so the next episode happens, and then the kids started questioning where the little kid went. And it's like things started coming up, and slowly but surely you start to see what's wrong with Buddy. And then you start to realize like, okay, is this real or is it not? And then seeing the situation, seeing Buddy for what he really is, it becomes like, oh my God, this is a real eye-opener to not only to the audience, but to the kids themselves. And it just starts getting worse and worse from there because Buddy is truly a psychopath. So, pros. The acting is absolutely spectacular. From every angle you can possibly imagine, from the kids, the mom, to Buddy, to everything you can possibly imagine. It was absolutely spectacular. I had a good time watching it. The humor was amazing. I laughed so hard a couple times. And again, I'm not a big sour face person where it's hard for me to laugh, but my humor is very particular. And some parts of it was very Gallo type humor. And so the humor is great. And at times it was like, oh, that's pretty scary. So it takes a lot to scare me, and this got me good a couple times. So I was really transfixed by the movie itself, and I was just like, oh, where's it gonna go? Where's it gonna go? And it gets darker and darker and darker and more bleak. So just when you think something's gonna change, something's gonna happen, boom, things change for the better and then for the worse. So the cons, I will say this, if you're not somebody who likes bleak or is into bleak or kind of think, you're not going to like this film. This is a very bleak film. Some people are not going to like it because the message itself is kind of complicated, but not really. It's basically a relationship with media and how we kind of get ourselves into the media and how it takes over our lives. And the characters themselves become a little bit a part of our lives, which can be very, very unhealthy. I do think this is going to be part of 3 parts, because there's a hint in the movie where they're going through a situation and they're showing 3 different characters, and one of them was Buddy and the other 2 it's like, and then I think it's going to be 3-parters. So I really enjoyed it. I had a great time. It was one of my favorite films of the year.